thing I'm going to have to do is get the air box out of here. And I want to remove as little as possible, just enough that I can get my hand in. So I got here it's 5/16. Got it on a little 1/2-inch drive, so we're going to take that off. Another 5/16 drive here. I'll take the boot off. I think that'll help give me a little bit more accessibility. That doesn't come off all the way, just loosen that up. We'll take the boot for the air filter off. And get that out of the way. We're going to try to disconnect as little as possible. Let's see. Good. So that's loose. A little magnetic nut out of the way. I'm going to lift this whole thing up and just kind of slide it out of the way. This is the high beam. This is the low beam here. So we're going to just give this a little bit of a turn. That's it. A little bit of a turn counterclockwise. And that cap pops off right there. Then we're going to reach in and feel for the bulb. Now again, it's a little counterclockwise turn. That's it. It was maybe 1/4 of a turn. And then you slide it right out. Now if you plan on reusing these halogen bulbs, it's a good idea probably not to touch them. I think I'm going to be happy with the LEDs, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Now you can see there's 2 clips here. Oh, this is good to note too. There's 3 tabs here. As you can see, this tab, the one on the bottom, well, it's on the bottom in the camera, but it would be on the top going in, is a little bit wider than the other 2, and that's the configuration. So these tabs here, just separate them a little. Sometimes you need to put a little screwdriver, but I find if you just kind of work one side off, the other side just loosens up as well. Just try not to break them off. Shimmy it out, and then I got that out. Okay, so now here's the Alla lighting LED bulb, and you can see it has a lot of extra wire on it, and there's the connector. Whereas the halogen just has the little L-shaped connector there. Now, you can compare the two, and you can see they're identical. Now, I think it's good practice, you know, never to touch the bulbs. I don't think it's as important with the LEDs, but you know, I wouldn't touch it with greasy or dirty hands. So that's going to go in the top. So when this goes in, it's going to go in that way. We're going to give it a little bit of a turn to lock it in, and it'll be good to go. So without banging that light around, try to hold that. Now what I'm going to do is gently. Now, I'm doing this blind. I don't have my face in there. Maybe if I didn't have the camera and bang it with my head. So what I'm doing, I'm feeling where the inside is to get an idea. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to reach around here with my right hand. And now I'm looking over the front of the car because I can see the hole where it goes in. There we go. Now I know I have it lined up. And I could also see the tabs. Those tabs are important that it locks in. But it's really even more feel with that. Okay, so the big tab is actually the big tab, which was the top tab. So in other words, the plug is going to be down facing the bottom. The large tab actually gets installed at around, let's call it the 10 or 11 o'clock position from the perspective if I'm looking from the engine bay out. So 10 o'clock. So when I rotate it a quarter, you know, a little bit clockwise, that tab will be at the 12 o'clock position. So now I'm going to switch to my left hand because I could get some more leverage that way. You need to push in straight. I'm pushing right toward the front of the car, and now I'm rotating. And I just rotated it a little bit, and boom, I feel it locked in. Now the only thing left, you just got to take this extra wire and tuck it in tuck it in there. It's pretty easy to do. There's a lot of room. I'm making it look more difficult because I keep glancing over at the camera to make sure I'm getting a good view. But there, you see I tucked it all in. Nice and neat. Make sure it clears where the tabs are gonna go. Let's not forget our cap. You can see the writing on here goes up and down. It says remove with the arrow going that way. So let's keep all the writing up toward the top. Get it centered. And just kind of rotate it till you feel the tabs grab somewhere. There we go. Just grab, and I'm going to give it a little turn clockwise, and boom, it locked in. That's it.